Hey, welcome again to another session of Beyond the Title, where we speak with extraordinary professionals with exceptional experiences. Now, joining us today is Floriane Loux from Delsey. Hey, welcome, Floriane. Hey,
Hey,
Floriane.
Steve. Hi, everybody.
Hey, good to meet you. And I'm loving the home garden you've got behind you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's especially for you.
My pleasure and my honor. Hey, Florian, now you sent this amazing picture to us with, you having, I think, a few bars of soap. You've got, you're in this amazing laboratory. I can see. Tell us a bit more about that.
This is because I'm currently creating my lab to produce my own soaps and shampoos. So they are all
Wow.
chemical free, zero waste, and organic. Actually, I started to do that because I really want to remove the extra ingredients that I could find in my previous cosmetics, and especially when I noticed you have palm tree oil in your cosmetics, and I mean in soaps usually, and I was like, oh my God, this is so much damaging the environment that I need to do something for myself and for the others.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And how long has it been now? I'm guessing this was a lockdown period endeavor. So how long ago did you start this?
It's about more than a year, but then the lab, I started to create it since November.
Nice.
So it's a few months and it's almost finalized. And then I will have all my recipes approved by another laboratory. So to make sure that everything is okay to sell on the market. I mean, the European rules are really strict
Yeah.
in terms of cosmetics. So we really have to make sure that consumers' safety comes first.
Wow. I wish you all the best with that. I wish you all the best with that.
Thank you.
Hey, so you've had this amazing experience, coming to the place that you are right now, the professional you've become, the person that you are. But what is the Ikigai? What's that philosophy of life that has led you to that kicks you out of bed every morning going, I'm ready?
Oh yeah, I see. It's actually to create new things, new experiences. I would say it's also to see things evolve. I mean, from flowers in bloom, to I don't know, a new feature implemented on the e-shop and see the results. I also like to, I mean, connecting with people and I mean, talking, laughing, and smiling. So yeah, I would say it's a combination of all of these.
It's a brilliant philosophy. I love that. And you're very easy to connect with and talk to. So I've enjoyed a few conversations I've had before this.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, so um, if life were a movie, and I'm really looking
Oh,
forward to your answer to this. If life were a movie, which character would you play?
that's not an easy question. So I will go for a Disney movie because everything looks nicer in a Disney, like even worse. I definitely pick my favorite character from all times. It's Pocahontas.
Nice.
So it's I mean, I love the fact that she's strong, independent. I mean, she's a woman, a leader, and she lives like a simple life. I mean, she can enjoy every moment and be happy. I mean, at least at the beginning of the story, because then it gets a bit different. And she's very close to the nature. And most importantly, what I love about her is like she's a bond between two cultures, two civilizations, and she tries to bring peace to the world, I would say. So yeah, I definitely play that role from this Disney movie.
Awesome. By the way, have you watched Pocahontas 2 as well? Have you
Yeah, but
watched the
I
second
didn't
one?
like it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you
Yeah,
that, right? one or two.
So yeah. So will I answer? Will Pocahontas from the first one, first show? Yeah. Then the second one, I didn't like it that much. I mean, usually the second one, I feel is not like as strong and inspiring for me as the first
I
one.
agree.
Maybe because I saw it when I was older, also. No, but
True.
then I definitely loved the first one, and I keep that one in mind.
Awesome. Awesome. So, you know, you're at Delsey now, and I'm guessing you, like everybody else, is rushing through so many different things. You've got so many different to dos for a day, for a week, for your sprints.
Yeah.
What app keeps you sane and structured in this, in this trying time?
I could answer to you with a meditation or yoga app, but I won't because I only do that twice a year. So I definitely answer Spotify.
Nice
So
app.
I mean, Spotify is for me the app I use all the time.
Oh wow.
I mean, I love to listen to the music. I mean, just to go to work, to get you in a good mood, and even at work or at home when I have to be focused on something, a specific topic. You just don't want to be interrupted and very focused. So it helps a lot. And what I love also is that they adjust the playlist according
Correct.
to the time of the day. So in the evening, you have this evening playlist or like end of the day playlist, and they also adjust the music in this playlist to your preferences. So I just love the fact that I'm gonna discover new songs that I may love, and usually I love them a lot. So it's also discoveries and listening to things you like.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, I we do listen to a lot of Spotify, both at Insider, but also at home. It is amazing, right? The way music can just, kind of revitalize you or inspire to just relax a bit.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It makes you escape from all these, all the daily routine and everything. Yeah.
Awesomeness. Hey, so you are our first speaker for the month of March. That is also Women's Month, and I definitely want to look back a little bit at your first job experience. Tell us a bit more
Hmm.
about the lessons you learned from your first job and what you've taken from that.
Hmm. So my first job was e-commerce and project manager. And community manager in a French digital agency in New York City.
Nice.
So after I got my MBA from Boston College, I was looking for a job there. I had this 1 year visa, and nobody wanted to hire me. Right now, I was a junior. And the thing is, it was in the middle of the crisis, so U.S. companies prefer to hire American citizens. So that they
Sure.
don't have especially for juniors. And I really wanted to work in product and brand management. That was my MBA topic, and specialization. And then I saw many digital offers. Digital jobs at that time, it was like in 2010, they were really common in the US. And then I didn't want to work in digital at the first place. That's funny. And then I said, no, no, no. And then as I couldn't find any job in as a product manager, I decided to give a chance. To the digital, and I accepted this opportunity in the French agency. It was an agency that developed and managed e-shops for French luxury, beauty, and fashion brands who wanted
Awesome.
to develop their business in the US. So it was really interesting because I got to interact with the French companies for the US market on the digital side, and it was great because my boss at that time taught me everything about digital, and it's really thanks to him I got this technical and digital marketing background, I still have today, and I make it grow. But then, yeah, I really thank him for this, because it was really amazing, an amazing job.
Wow, kudos to him. Can I ask your first boss's name?
It's Arnold Puto. It's really
Arnold
French, right?
Futo. Good. A good shout out to Arnold
Yeah.
Futo for being a good mentor.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah, yeah, definitely, and that's why I still continue to work in the digital, and yeah, it was really great, and I worked there for 2 years and a half, and then I came back to France.
Hey, Delsey is happy to have you, and I think they're also very fortunate to have you. Awesome. And thanks for sharing that with us. So now that again, you've seen the different leadership challenges people go through, especially during these times, right? Especially during the restriction times. Uh, and everyone's racing to celebrate the
Mhm.
small things in life, which is, I think, very, very needed. What are some of the biggest challenges that you're
Yeah,
going through right now as a leader?
it's actually to keep it human, because, as you said, we are really facing a big crisis, and that we've never had before. And in the digital sector, I mean, like in any others, but we have to really keep on testing and learning
Yeah.
and changing, adjusting, and then it can be really tiring. And we're not a machine, so I really try to keep it really human among the team, and but it's tough, because you want to do everything. I mean, at the same time, right? I mean, so you have to stay positive, and to try to do things step by step also. And as I said, yeah, do a lot of testing and learning, while keeping in my mind that we are humans, and we cannot do these things like machines, for too long.
Oh, awesome, awesome, and hey, rightfully said as well, right? You want to kick back, relax a little bit from time to time because we are not machines,
Yeah.
and Spotify app helps you with that. Just to stop for a second.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
So, what are your hopes for the future?
Can I say a COVID-free future?
Yes, you may,
Yeah.
and may all the years in heaven listen to your lovely, lovely request that there is a COVID-free future soon.
So, more seriously, I would say a world where people respect the planet and each other's as well, but that's another story, right? But I would say, yeah, ecology is really important to me, as I mentioned before already. But then I really took this into account since last year, and I'm so happy that many of us took really ecology into account since last year. And what I really want to say is, like, you don't need to do, like, to start your zero waste journey from scratch and be perfectly zero waste. You can definitely do it step by step. And I really hope that in the future, I mean, in the next future, people start doing this zero waste journey, or at least like eco-friendly actions every day, but like step by step. I mean, if everybody does a small action every day, it can really help, and that would really be great.
There's a very old saying: a 100-mile journey starts with that first step. So if we
Yeah,
take that one step every day, that's exactly what it takes, right?
yeah,
And collectively we get there. No, very nicely said,
yes.
and thank you so much for sharing that. Um, Let me ask you this, Lauren. Now, you've had an amazing journey, from Boston College to New York, from New York to France, working at some amazing companies, working with some amazing brands. What is that one weird or interesting fact about you that we haven't heard of yet?
Oh, then we like an interesting fact. Oh, something that, yeah. that may be funny is like, actually, I told you about my first job in New York City, and that was like, it kind of changed my life and my career path, but it's also changed my personal life as I met my husband in that agency. So
Wow.
that's really funny how things could, go. So I'm double pleased to have taken this opportunity there.
Awesome. Can I ask you, is he French as well? Uh, wow, that is destiny, right?
He, yeah, he's French and he's a CTO, so he's a developer, and we are a geek family, right?
So digital was in the cards, whether you wanted it or not. You basically were blessed
Yes,
with digital in both sides of your life.
definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. And what was your proudest moment in life till date?
I'm going to talk about the US again, but that was a very important step in my life. I would say that it was the time where my parents came all the way from France to Boston College for my MBA graduation ceremony. So I was really proud. I mean, on the day before the ceremony, there were this very chic event in a headquarter in Boston, and they barely speak English, but they got to get along with professors and other parents, and they was really friendly. So I was really proud of them. And then on the next day, so on the graduation ceremony day, it was like just in movies for us, as Frenchies. We're like, we don't know like graduations that way in the Boston College big stadium, and my parents were amazed, and I was really proud of that moment because it was made possible thanks to them. They always urged me to go for challenges and to succeed or to fail, but at least to get the best out of any situation. So I really thank them also for that, because that's what I do every day, and that's kind of my what drives me also today in my current challenges.
Wow, wow. And congratulations for everything that you've achieved since then until now.
Thank you.
Florian,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for joining us. No, it was a pleasure to have you and to share that little bit of your life with us and with our audience. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you for inviting me. That was great, and I really loved. I really appreciated this time with you.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again today. We are back every Thursday, 10 a.m. CET, 5 p.m. SGT. So, again, do join us again for our next few episodes. This being the month of March, I would like to wish everyone, on behalf of Insider, a happy Women's Month. I know we should be celebrating women every single day, but I do want to emphasize that, hey, every single step counts towards that amazing journey we are taking together, and diversity inclusion is something we are all working towards. Thank you so much for joining us, and stay safe, stay healthy.